The word I would like to describe my Kraftshala experience would be like a rebirth for me, because it's totally eye-awakening. It's a totally different world for me right now, and I'm actually loving it, and I'm actually very happy that I took the decision of leaving my earlier company and joining Kraftshala for digital marketing course. I am Vaibhav Khandelwal. I am a postgraduate into marketing and finance from MBI Murshidabad, and I have a total of 1.5 years of experience. After joining Kraftshala, I was placed into Publicis Global Delivery as a trainee analyst. I was a bit confused about what actually I wanted to achieve in my life. Though one thought was very prevalent that I wanted to make my career into marketing. So I had two options before me. Either I can go for the brick and mortar marketing forms, the earlier forms that were prevalent, or I can make my career into marketing, the futuristic marketing, digital marketing. So I had a few discussions with my colleagues back there. I had discussions with my mentors, my college professors. So they all suggested me that I should go for this digital form of marketing, and hence I decided to join Kraftshala. So this is actually a very interesting story. In my previous organization, I had one of my friends back from my college days who was also working there with me. So one day I was having a conversation with her, just like what all things are going on, what could have been better and all. Then she told me that she is quitting this company and she is going to join Kraftshala, which is EdTech Institute, which deals into digital marketing course. So then it was like an eye-opener for me that if she can take this bold step to actually leave a job after completing MBA to start a new phase altogether, so then I can do it too. I had a discussion with her. I was very sure about this thing that I wanted to make my career into marketing. But I always had this thought that let's first get into sales, learn how the ground level works, how actually are the people at the lower level of the funnel whom we are going to target. So I was into sales in my last profession. But as far as sales was concerned, I did not like that field so very much, like putting my views forward to people rather than directly approaching towards them. That's my personality. So matching with my personality, I wanted to make something of my own, and hence I stumbled upon Kraftshala to make my career into digital marketing. Honestly, my post-graduation was done in the COVID era. It was very new for all of us. It was very new for me. So I wasn't able to cope up with the process. When I joined Kraftshala, I had the same notion that this is also going to be an online program. Will those same things happen again? But luckily to my expectations, Kraftshala stood out. They were such a great institute. The way they actually handled everything right from the very start till the end, right from giving us the introduction about what 3 months at Kraftshala would be like to actually getting us placed, was such a memorable journey for me. Every time I used to switch off my laptop after completing the day, I used to feel happy about it that today I have learned something new, that today I have made myself a better person, that today I have started liking myself a little more because of the way it was all taught to me. And I was happy about the decision I made of joining this institute. There's no comparison, there's no common ground between what I have been through and what Kraftshala was like. Just the fact that it stood out of my expectation. Whatever I was expecting my online course would be like, it was not something like that. It was completely organized, it was well framed. So that was the difference. In terms of learning, my biggest takeaway was there were many actually, to be very honest, because it was completely a new field for me. So whatever I learned here was an achievement for me, whether it's on the human skill side or on the behavioral side or on the academic side. Everything was totally new to me because I have never been through a process like this, that someone is actually coming on a day-to-day basis and teaching us how to write mails in a better way, that how to present yourself in front of people, how to introduce yourself in a better way. So this was all completely a new thing for me, and a thing that I would always cherish in my life because it has made me a better person in whole. So I actually like that part very much. See, academic was very sure to happen because I have been joining this institute to actually learn. But that human skills part that has been introduced by Kraftshala, that is totally unique part of it. You can get to learn so many. I have seen my friends made here at Kraftshala I've seen them growing so much. I had experience, so I had a bit of knowledge about how things work, but they were freshers, and that program actually helped them improve so much on their personal skills. So it was actually a good thing for me, and that was the biggest takeaway for me. I knew what I was lacking into. But when I got to know that this human skills classes will continue for 3 months, I was like, how can these all things continue for 3 months? It will become so tiring, so boring. But at the back of the mind, I knew that where am I lacking? Because see, I can gain experience about what Facebook marketing is or what Google marketing is from anywhere. But I need to grow as a person as well. The confidence with which I'm speaking today is all because of Kraftshala. I was such a shy person at the earlier stage. I have faced backlash back in my earlier jobs as well, where I used to remain quiet. I used to not put my views forward, and this way, people used to overstep me, and I used to stand back. But then, when I joined Kraftshala, I knew that I have to make my name here. I have to make myself a change. I have to do something that would make me a better person when it comes to behavior skills as well. So this course of human skills helped me a lot in that particular sense. There were actually 3 to 4 different groups I have worked with. Kraftshala has such a variety of people who are from BTech background, people who are from BCom background, people who have completed MBA. So this brings different uniqueness. People come from different fields. So at earlier stage, it was a bit difficult for me. I am from a marketing field. I have actually learned what all were taught in the initial stage earlier as well. So for me, it was a bit difficult thing because people used to not understand, and I was like, how can you not understand such a common topic? This is such a common thing. This is such a natural. But slowly and steadily, I got to understand that this is totally new for them. And then once the time progressed, group changed. So there was a lot of peer-to-peer learning. Totally remember there was this exercise on some Excel. So in Excel, there was an exercise and I was not so good at Excel. I had basic of knowledge, but then there were people from BTech background in my group. So they taught me. I wouldn't refrain myself from saying this peer-to-peer learning helped me a lot at Kraftshala. One message I would like to give to them would be that I know almost everyone who reaches to Kraftshala had a past. They are almost changing their fields. So my suggestion or my message to them would be go for it. Like, do not have a second thought, because what things they would be taught here, the way you would be trained, you will cherish it whole your life, and you will always be proud that you took this decision of changing your particular stream and switching it to this one.